of a powerful poem earlier. Could you tell us, very briefly, your first meeting with Madiba? What was that all about? What was that like?
We were three of us who went over to go and speak to him about the issues of the African, Renaissance. We got over into his house and he offered us a seat. Two of my friends sat down and I remained standing. Then he said, "Why are you standing?" I said, I would resent sitting on a seat that is your favorite spot. You may not like me." And he immediately said, "That's a problem with African leaders. They find a seat and they do not want to abandon it." Then I said to him, "Like who?" He said, "I don't snitch on presidents."
It's his wonderful sense of humor again.
Very
yes,
wonderful.
It's always there. Now the cultural renaissance that he spoke about. You obviously picked up the baton and ran with it. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think I was based up in London, together with a group of other people from Ghana and so on, formed a group called African Dawn. And also participating in this, we were doing sometimes irreverent things in order to draw attention to him. Always the booming free Nelson Mandela, but we had to tell the people as to why they have to support Mandela. And let me give one example. When there were these massacres in Bayupatong, everywhere else, we prayed and prayed and we felt that it was not helping. So we broke diplomatic relations with God and decided that we'll pray to P.W. Botha. Say something like, "P.W. Botha is my shepherd, I am in want. He maketh me to lie down in street corners, he disturbs my soul for apartheid's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valleys and shadows of inflation, I anticipate no recovery, for he is against me. He prepareth a reduction in my salary, he increases my VAT, my expenses runneth over. Surely unemployment and uprising shall follow him all the days of his administration, and I shall carry my AK-47 forever and ever, ratata, ratata." So every message using issues like, adverts,
yes,
in order to draw the attention. Because during that time, we were something like, in my country, they jail you for what they think
yes,
you think.
There were restrictions.
Yeah, they jail you for what they think you think. My uncle once said, they'll invent a microchip to plant it into your brain, to flash your thoughts on John Foster Square. By day I guard my tongue, by night my dreams.
Yes, yes. Now, there were a few quotes of poems from the Free Mandela campaign. Could you share some of those?
Oh yes, they're quite on it. That Free Mandela is offering us a land of possibilities. There is a poem by Farouk Aswad. There are two possibilities where the security police are after you. Either they get you or they don't. If they don't get you, that's okay. If they get you, there's one of two possibilities. Either you are charged or you are not. And if you are charged, that's okay. If they don't charge you, you escape. If you escape, that's okay. If you don't, there were issues, like that. So Mandela featured prominently on every street. The arts that we're doing, the paintings that we're doing, the sculptures that we're doing, in each and every means, you could always get something out of this giant boabab tree.
That's right. Professor, I'm going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing with us your personal experiences with Madiba. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to cross now to Christella Lewis.